What's good, people? It's your boy Denzi, and this is the 4 to the 4 podcast. And it's gaming day. It's gaming day. It's gaming day. You know what we do on this podcast? We told you we do everything on this podcast. Today, we're going to be going through some old school retro gaming stuff. This is what we do on here because we're all retro gamers. We're all old school man in here. Know what I'm saying? So today, my guest is not even a guest because he's part of the team. But the reason why Big Junior is here, Big Jew, aka Mr. Kipling. Now, do you know what it is? It's like Junior's here because it's gaming. It's gaming time, innit?
Yeah, man.
It's gaming time. So gaming time, I got to have Junior on here because this is how I met Junior. This is how I met Big Junior from when I was young. Junior was working, where was you working? He was at Mansfield Road, one gaming shop on Mansfield Road in Nottingham. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
If
definitely,
you know, you know.
Definitely.
Let's go into how you, well, really, we started going in there, me, McCrae, Campbell, we started coming in there, we was just looking at various games. I can't even remember the year, bro. So we're talking 90s. Early 90s.
90s. I was 14, bro. I was 14. So I got involved in the gaming scene, especially that shop.
Yeah.
Just one Christmas, I walked by and it was just there. So I got to know the owners. From getting to know the owners, I then actually started working in the shop, which was cool. They then started to have exhibitions and stuff around the country. So GMX Manchester, London Arena. And I would actually get time from school to participate in a 5-day exhibition event.
Just before you carry on, so bearing in mind, this is back then. I ain't even going to go into how old Junior is now. Let's just know we're talking. See all these KSI man them that made all their living off their gaming? Man did it first. Yeah? Man, if there was internet, it would have been mad back then. But sorry, to continue, you was working for these guys in the shop.
Yeah, so we'd be in exhibitions, I'd be dressed up nice and neat, and my bosses, Chinese bosses, big up to Kelvin, Steve, and Angela Chung, from back in the days.
Shout them out, man.
So I'll be selling games for them. They'd also, back in the days, we had these big 40-inch TVs, and they were heavyweight. You'd have two of those.
The big back.
Big back. So
like these are the big backs before the big backs.
Yeah.
Like
so you're young, you know about flat screen. No, we know about big back, heavy thing.
Big back, heavy thing.
But anyway, we'll set up the games consoles and we put up Meg Drive. There's a game called I forgot the name of the game. Oh, why can I forget the name of the game?
No,
that is bad. Yeah, you are putting on the spot. It will come back to me anyway.
Yeah.
It's a shoot 'em up game
that
we used to play. So Kelvin, the boss at the time, said, look, Junior, aka Kipling, is the best gamer. I'm like, oh, I didn't sign up for this. So he put me on the spot and I challenged anybody that was in there. So we both jumped on the game, started the game at the same time. We both went through the game. I ended up finishing the game on one man and beat the guy.
Come on.
Listen.
One man, you know.
One man all the way through. That's old school. It's like
Well,
we go, okay, you drop a 120 pence in. That's it. That's got to last you for time.
Of course.
So yeah, we went through the game and won, and he just started to big me up.
Yeah.
This is the baddest gamer in knots.
Yeah.
So
14, you know.
14.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was a crazy time then, man.
What console was that on? The
that was on Mega Drive. Oh, I still can't remember the game. It will come back to me in a minute.
That was Mega Drive console. So
Mega Drive consoles.
We are going way back.
We also had, if you know, the Famicom, which is a Nintendo, Japanese Nintendo. Yep. PC Engine. Yeah, we had a PC Engine shuttle, which was actually in the shape of a shuttle.
Yeah.
From back in the days.
Neo Geo?
Yeah, Neo Geo, so we're talking big bucks money. So the Neo Geo console on its own, back then we were selling Neo Geo console for, I think, $1,000.
Do you know what blew my mind about the Neo Geo? The fact that we used to go Cascade, Top Cascade, if you know, you know.
Exactly.
Top Cascade. And it had I remember it had its first Neo Geo machine.
Yep.
I used to see these brothers come in and put a cartridge in and continue the game.
Yep.
I was like, no.
Yep, bringing the
this
memory
is some
cards.
advanced business.
Yep.
That's got to have been 90s, definitely early.
Way back, man.
1991. It's early, bro.
It's early 90s,
89?
man. Early 90s.
Was it that late? Was it that early?
It wasn't that early.
Yeah.
It was probably about 93, 94.
Yeah.
Yeah, something
I
like
think
that.
it might have been a bit earlier than that, you know. Because I'm sure I was still in school. I'm sure I was still in school, and I left school. These are some no happened there, some interference.
When we was wagging school playing Street Fighter, we was 13.
That's
Now,
Okay.
14.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
So it wasn't
right,
around that time.
right.
Yeah.
Thank you for exposing this.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how old I am.
But that's what I loved about Neo Geo. That blew my mind. It didn't really take off though.
It was too expensive.
It was too expensive.
It was too expensive.
Yeah, so like I said, we sold a console for £1,000.
Yeah.
A controller was 400
The
quid.
games were
Yeah.
like £100 each, innit?
No.
150
Games were 450.
450.
Yeah.
for a game, innit?
It's
Back
expensive
then.
back then.
Back then. Imagine that.
If
Back
you've
then.
got a Neo Geo now and you had that's a collector's item for
Course.
sure.
Of course.
For sure, if you got
Yeah.
that. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
Serious.
My
But then,
wife-
yeah.
My wife had a Neo Geo, bro.
Yeah.
My wife had a Neo Geo.
That's
back in the day,
crazy,
bro,
man.
innit?
That's mad. Neo
Man's
Geo.
running around with his Mega Drive and
Yeah.
playing E-SWAT and Altered Beast and that, yeah. She's got a
Neo Geo.
at home, bro.
Expensive.
That's
thing, man.
rare, man.
Big up wife.
Big up, big up wifey, man.
Gamer from day.
Gamer from day, yes, man. Big hot wifey still. Trust me, same like mine. Still like there's a Mega Drive 16-bit in there somewhere, but the old school, the big chunky,
Yeah, with the stick, innit?
Old
big chunky
school.
stick, man. But just going back to you, when you was working with these man, you took a flight.
Yeah, so part of it was we went to Milton Keynes and in the Milton Keynes Centre, not far from the Snowdome actually, they planned to set up a internet cafe.
Yeah.
And internet cafes in the UK was kind of non-existent.
Yeah, of course.
But you go to Hong Kong, China, those places,
Yeah.
everywhere.
Advanced, super advanced.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
again, Kelvin and family took me across to Taipei, capital of Taiwan. So we stayed out there for a week, went to see some PC builders to build up the PCs to set up the internet cafe. While I was out there, we visited internet cafes. The cafes are wicked.
Yeah.
You basically just go in there, chill, big settees, big screen. You just put your finger up and someone come over,
Yeah.
order your food and drink. You didn't have to do nothing. Man's will stay in there all day, all
Yeah.
night.
What
Open
year was
20
it when you went out there then? Can you remember the year?
Why, 97, 98,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's way back when. So I was out there for a week. A little story, when I was out there, we had a room on about 11th or 12th floor. We're just chilling, must be about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night, watching TV. Kelvin's over in his bed sleeping. Then all of a sudden I just seen things start to move. Like, raw, what's happening there? And then start to move violently. I'm like, hey, look out the window, I can see dust falling off the building.
Oh wow, earthquake.
We get the shockwaves of an earthquake. Bro, I'm 14 out there.
Yeah.
I said, yo, Kelvin, what we gonna do?
Yeah.
Man said, just rolled over. Can't do nothing.
Yeah.
Roll back over and
Roll-
fell asleep.
yeah.
Listen, you think I went to sleep? My
can't
man,
sleep, you're up.
eyes are wide open, bro,
You
until
mad?
the morning. First
Put
time
in the
I've
bath or under a table or something.
Listen, for him, he knew that if the builder's gonna go, the builder's gonna go.
it's
There's nothing you
gas.
can do.
Oh,
You get
wow,
me? So that's
wow.
why he just went back to sleep.
Wow.
So, but yeah, no, it's cool. After Taipei, we went across to Taiwan. So over in Taiwan, they've got Golden Arcade. Basically, you go in there, it's like old school, not in a market.
Yeah,
you go in there, bare stalls, loads of cartridges everywhere. You're thinking, yeah, man, this is cool. But when you look closer, all the cartridges that they got are all copies. A 10 game in one, a 20 game in one, a 50 game in one. Those cartridges cost half the price of an original.
Yeah.
And they had a small table like that table there, probably about 20 games. And they were all originals. Everything else was copies. Copies. It was crazy out there. Crazy out there. But yeah, no, good times, man.
Yeah,
Good times.
man. No, shout out to listen. Because that, like I said, that's how we linked you through the game, and that's how
Yeah, man.
we're all avid gamers from back then as well. But meeting you and meeting obviously Kevin, everybody in the shop, mad. I've never seen anything like it,
No,
bro.
it's
And that man
different, man.
sold everything as well. I'm sure the man used to sell like nunchuckers and all them.
So yeah, so
yeah,
big
there's
up
all
to
kind.
Jenny.
Yeah. There was
Big
all
up to
kinds of
Jenny.
things in there.
There's another shop about 4 or 5
Five
doors up.
rows
Yeah.
up, yeah,
So
yeah.
those two, they were separate owners, but they was good friends.
Right.
But they had all the nunchucks,
Yes,
all the
man,
kung fu
karate
outfits.
shop.
Yeah.
It was the karate shop.
That's it. But we used that karate shop downstairs also as our work area as well. So we
Yeah.
extended the work area. because you're getting so many consoles, and especially during Christmas time, it just filled up their storeroom downstairs. So we moved across today. I did all the work
Yeah.
underneath and then shipped them back. So yeah, no, it's good, man.
Yeah,
It's good
that's
time,
cold,
good
man.
memories, man.
Yo,
good
shout out
memories.
to Jew, man. Shout out to Jew. No, it's cold, man. It's cold. So keeping it old school. So obviously today we're going to be doing like this whole little retro section with
Yeah,
the
man.
gaming.
Yeah, man.
We're going to
Damn.
start off today with one of my old personal favorites, and it used to fry man's brain back
This is
then.
a teething
And it
game,
was,
you know, bro.
It's a teething game. It's Frogger. I mean, Frogger. Come on, man.
Old
Frogger
school.
is the most basic concept of the game. Get the frog across the road. No! Cross the logs.
Yep.
What? The game is into the boxes. Yeah?
That's right, that's right.
Like I says, this game used to fry our brain. So obviously today, little competition today between the lads in here. You know what I'm saying? So
Get it on, man.
we're going to start with you, Jew.
Let's do this, man.
Yeah, on Frogger. Rules. What we're saying about the rules, lads? So we're saying if you get them all of them in, it's going to be on the who did it in the fastest time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
If all of us play and none of us manage to fill all of the holes, it's whoever got the most
Yeah.
frogs
Points.
in the hole would win that particular round
Okay.
in that instance. Then, yeah. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to get ready to go play some Frogger. We will see you in a moment.